Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Porter, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Porter's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give him while we're working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Porter has been fitted with his own personal training collar, and we will show you how to properly put that on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. And as you can see, Porter is sitting very nicely on Fred's left-hand side, which is where all of our obedience training takes place. The first exercise that they're going to go ahead and demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Porter take off doing that now, and the command is Porter heel. Now Porter has been trained to walk on your left hand side at about your left heel position at your pace. It's important he's walking at your pace and not pulling ahead or lagging behind for that matter. If he is to pull ahead, you'll just give a little tug and let go on that training collar, tell him no, and heel. Also incorporated into our heeling exercise is the automatic sit, which you just saw occur, and that occurs at any time that you stop your feet. Porter should sit nicely right at your left heel position every time that you stop, and he should remain seated until you give him another command or praise. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate is the stay command, and the stay command is a hand and voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of Porter's muzzle and the one-word command to stay. You're then going to walk out to the end of the training leash, and Porter should remain seated in that position throughout the entire command. He should not get up or move. Now this is a great command to help build his self-control and maturity skills, so you want to make sure that you're incorporating this command into your everyday routine, whether it be cooking dinner, watching TV, folding laundry, washing dishes, anything where you can leave him in a sit-stay, and start at a low timer increment and slowly increase it. Now when Fred returns back, he walks all the way around behind him as an added distraction. Porter remains seated, very nicely done, and they're going to demonstrate the heel, sit, and stay for you again. Again, he's walking really nicely on Fred's left-hand side at his heel position. Fred stops his feet. Porter sits as he should. Good job. Open flat of your palm in front of his muzzle. One-word command to stay, out to the end of the leash. Now this time, instead of returning back to heel position, Fred's going to demonstrate the come command for you. You call Porter in using his name in a happy voice. He should come in and sit nicely right in front of you, very well done. And he returns to heel position by heeling around the back of you, returning to your left-hand side, sitting nicely, waiting for his next command. And they're going to demonstrate that again. Leave him in a sit-stay, walk out to the end of the leash. From the end of the leash, call him in using his name. You almost want to use the leash to reel him in, kind of like a fish. Keep him in the general direction. Make sure he sits. That's to prevent him from jumping up on you. And he returns back to heel position. Nicely done. Good automatic sit there, nicely done. Now the next commands are going to demonstrate are down commands. The first is down from a heel position. Again, you're going to use the open flat of your left palm, but this time straight down towards the ground, and the one-word firm command to down. Porter should then lay down. Good job. Give him the stay command. Walk out to the end of your leash, same as you did with sit stay. Again, another great command to help build up the self-control and maturity skills. Again, he should remain laying in that position until you give him another command or give him praise. Again, incorporate this command into your everyday activities and start at a low timer increment and slowly increase it. This is a good time to actually remind you that although you should be incorporating all of your commands into your everyday routines, you should be setting aside about a 10 to 15 minute session a day. Throw on your video here that we're giving you the link to and run through his obedience commands with him. It keeps him fresh and on top of his commands, and it's a great mental exercise for them. It gives them something to do. It gives them working. Fred's going to demonstrate that down again. Open flat of your palm down towards the ground. Stay command. And this time they'll demonstrate that come command, but from the down position. Porter gets up and comes in. Nicely done. Sometimes they don't come in directly right in front of you, so you just adjust yourself so that you're standing right in front of them. Good job. It's always important to remember he's on your left-hand side. Now this last command they're going to demonstrate is the down from a distance, so we're going to give him a minute. Now Porter did not sit right away, so Fred gave him a little tug and let go on that training collar, told him no and sit, and he sat right away. Sat right away this time as well. Now for the down from a distance, you're going to leave him in a sit-stay and walk out to the end of the leash. From the end of the leash, you're going to give that down command. Good job, Porter. We've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Porter has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Porter, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer. And please do keep in touch with us and let us know how he's doing.